Colder weather arrived this weekend. It is a cold and frosty start this morning, and it stays chilly for the rest of the week. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Colours were glorious. There was that sort of gloomier weather news, don't you?
Yeah, there's so much weather happening around the world at the moment. But first of all, flooding in Vietnam. This happened a year. People have died. Thousands of people have been evacuated. And the northeast monsoon will continue to bring yet more rainfall to this area as we head through the rest of the week. But another thing I saw this morning were these incredible sandstorms. So lots of severe weather around the world. Ours is a lot calmer for now. And yes, as Susanna said, this weekend we're in the grips of some autumnal weather. The weather changed. It was cold with crisp autumn sunshine, and it's a fine, settled start to the week, but it is fairly chilly. It then turns a little milder from midweek onwards, but then it turns very wet and very windy. Already warnings in force from the Met Office, and they could be upgraded as we head through the week to one to stay tuned to. But for today, this is the scene. Clearest conditions in the south and east where temperatures have fallen below freezing. So it is a cold and frosty start to the day. You may well need to scrape your windscreens. That's the first time some of us would have done that in a long time. Grab that extra layer and the sunglasses because you will need it. But yet again today, crisp autumn sunshine, plenty of blue skies. It's largely dry, just the odd light shower. But temperatures 12 to 13. It's about 10 degrees colder than this time last week for some of us. But it means that there's plenty of sunshine around, but temperatures actually below average. Tonight we do it all over again, clear, crisp and cold. But yet again tomorrow, more autumn sunshine on the cards. Well, I see Andy has escaped the cold, chilly weather the UK has. He is in Santorini. I've been there. It's beautiful. And through eastern areas of the Med, temperatures for him today up to 25 degrees Celsius with gorgeous sunshine. A different story further west. We have a cold blast of air with temperatures below average, and we keep this cool theme until the middle of the week when low pressure moves in and then it turns wet and windy. More on that in a moment. Here's how things look for today. Well, at the weekend, it turned colder for all of us. A real crisp autumnal feel, and we have that today yet again this morning. Dry for many of us with some beautiful autumn sunshine. So at least it's a price worth paying for that chilly start. The satellite and radar picks out barely anything in the way of rainfall, just the odd light shower. Dry for many of us, but chilly. Temperatures this morning have fallen below freezing. You may well need to scrape your windscreen first thing this morning. But blue skies for many of us as we head through the day. Patchy fair weather cloud developing. A few light showers for western areas of Scotland. A few down towards the southeast of England. But temperatures below average, between around about 12 or 13, maybe just up to 14 degrees. So how do things pan out as we head through the rest of the week? Well, they stay pretty chilly, that's for sure. At the moment, we look at the north of the UK, so Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, looking at where things sit compared to average, and they're pretty much below average, maybe at best average, as we head through the week. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. Well, high pressure dominates for the start of the week. Midweek onwards, it turns wet and windy, and it looks as though we could see some torrential rain and the risk of flooding by the end of this week. Fortunes further south England and Wales for the next 7 days. Again, after the mild weather from last week, that's a distant memory. Temperatures sitting around about maybe a little above average, at best just a degree or two by the end of the working week. But percentage chance of rainfall, again, a similar story. The week starts dry with crisp autumn sunshine, and then from Wednesday onwards, weather fronts moving from the Atlantic, bringing torrential rain that lasts all weekend long and into next week too.